Welcome to my channel, everybody. My name is Arman, and let's start the very first video of the 20 data science project in 60 days. And this is the first project. I am very excited to show you all projects and what the first one's gonna be. It's gonna be pretty cool, and I hope you all enjoy it. All right, let's just start. Let's just dig in and see what's going on. All right, here's our website that we're gonna find our projects from, and 20 web scraping project ideas for 2023. Last updated February 2nd, 2023. So I'm pretty hyped to start this journey with you all. And let's see what's our first project. Web scraping project number 1. Customer review analysis. Okay. And then it says for this project, you can scrape data for any specific product available on Amazon and analyze its customer reviews. After scraping, you can do sentiment analysis and perform the necessary statistical analysis to draw insightful conclusion. And then we can use BeautifulSoup for it. It was kind of recommended to us to use BeautifulSoup, which we will. Alright, so for this project, and for most of the data science projects, I will be using the Jupyter Notebook. So if you do not know how to access Jupyter Notebook, alright, so you just come here and say Jupyter Notebook. I cannot spell right now. From command line match. Okay, so says how to start Jupyter Notebook. Which one should we write in the Jupyter Notebook? Yeah, so basically to start it, you basically go to your command line, your terminal, depending on what you're using, Mac or Windows, and you just type in Jupyter Notebook. You run it. When you run it, like couple like things like this will show up, connect to the server, and then this desktop like this will show up to you, and you basically go from there. So as you see right here, when you press new, well, I can show you all that here too. So you basically come here and press new, and then press Python 3, and yeah. Another way to access Jupyter Notebook is through Anaconda, which I am using right now. So if you just download Anaconda, it's gonna be very nicer and cleaner, for at least in my opinion, because it has all the most of the libraries that you need for data science already uploaded into it. So you should be fine. You know, you don't need to worry about any other libraries to get. But if you don't want to use that, for the sake of this project, you need to install BeautifulSoup library, requests library, and Panda. So let's just copy paste this right here. So a couple also things about Jupyter Notebook. This video may go a little bit longer than usual, because I want to just like also make sure y'all familiar with how to use Jupyter Notebook. If you're not, you can just move forward. But in Jupyter Notebook, it's kind of pretty cool. You can have cells that are just marked down cells that you can just put your comments and stuff on it. And you can do that by coming here and just press mark down, or like there are easier ways to do that too. You just basically press escape and then press M and turn it to a markdown. So the first thing you want to do, I mean, with anything, is just plan out how you want to approach your problem. And well, we're gonna do a web scraping a product in Amazon website. So I guess the first step would be to find the product. Second step would be request the website content. the web content, and then third will be the web scraping, saving our data, and then fifth would be if any cleaning is needed, clean the data, and then gonna run some analysis, and then the last part is what? Conclusion. Alright, cool. So let's just go to Amazon. Let's go to Amazon Prime and see if we can find a product that we like, that we want to web scrape. Oh, these are looking sick. These headphones. Or we can do a book. I kind of don't want to go for this many reviews, so that's just gonna be too many requests from the website. But I guess we can just go with, let's find some headphones. That's something I've been thinking about. Headphones. Wireless headphones. Okay, don't want anything too crazy. This is pretty cool. A $25.99 headphones, wireless earbuds. And it's gonna arrive tomorrow. Alright, so here's which is our product that we're gonna play with. And I guess the first thing I like to do when I want to web scrape, I just want to like to just scroll down, just see what's happening. You know, see that kind of helps you give you an idea of what are the things that you want to extract. For the sake of this project, we mainly care about the customer reviews. So basically anything above here really doesn't matter. Yeah, don't think anything else matters here other than this part. Okay, so to start, let's just press inspect, which basically gives us the HTML code of the website. I do recommend to get very, very, very basic information about HTML before like doing this project. I can give you all some, but I really recommend to have like a little bit very, very basic knowledge. You don't really need to know how to code in HTML, but you do, I guess, yeah, I mean, you do need to know like maybe what are some attributes and how the formatting, I guess, works usually. So, but in the inspect page, you can press right here, and then when you do this, anywhere you go on your web page, you will see the HTML code for it. So this kind of gives us a better idea of where do I want to, and what will be the HTML code for the area that I want to web scrape. All right. So one thing I'm noticing from just scrolling down is that this is only like, I'll just close this real quick. This is only like 1, 2, 3, 4 reviews, and it's not gonna be enough for our analysis. We need more than just 4 reviews to do analysis. So what we can do, we can come to this page. It says see all the reviews. And yeah, so let's see how many reviews do we have. So we have 456 reviews. There are just 597 that do not have any reviews, they're just ratings. But we have 465 reviews. So basically, this is the page that we want to web scrape. Alright, let's dig in. The first thing, of course, you want to do is to just find your libraries. I get so nervous, y'all, when I want to type English. Like, am I spelling correctly? We want to import requests. Then we want to import, oh no, from BS4 import BeautifulSoup as soup or soup. That worked perfectly. Okay. So we need to define a couple of things. One of them is our URL. So what is our URL? Our URL is just this guy right here. All right. This is our URL. And then the other thing we need is user agent. So you need to know your user agent, and to figure out what your user agent is, what is my user? And you basically, what is my user agent? Browser will bring it up. And then usually when you type, you'll get your user agent like on top right here too. So just basically copy paste it. And then, yeah. The next step is for us to make a request, basically. Or actually, before we do that, I do wanna define our header as well. Headers. Just a quick info. I think I forgot to mention what the user agent is. User agent basically is what let the server, the Amazon, know that, like, okay, where is this computer? What is this information of this person that's requesting all this data? It's to kind of keep things like making sure nobody would violate anything when it comes to their website and their sources. So header is going to be a dictionary, I would say. So, well, the first one is user agent, which I probably should put this. Yes, because since it's and then our user agent is this guy. And then the second thing we want to also have in our headers when we be making the request is what language do I want this? Do I want it in English or do I want it in a different language? So yeah, the next one would be accept language. Or I keep forgetting to do that today. Accept language. And this will be ENUS. Let me just Google and make sure I'm doing it right. Accept language header. Yeah, this one, pretty sure. ENUS, what's that, Q, equals 0.5. Okay. Once again, a lot of this information that when you're doing the web scraping are all just online, you know, so you don't need to necessarily know everything, like memorize everything. You don't need to memorize this line. I mean, with time, I guess, you know, you will just memorize it better. It just goes into your head, but like, you don't need to memorize everything or anything, I would say, for the most part. Alright, so we have this. Now it's time to make the request. So R equals request that get URL and then header equals header. Pretty sure this is headers. Yeah. Cool, let's run this to see if it works. Perfect. So what we can do is r.content. Yeah, and here's our HTML code. Alright. So one thing I recommend you all is to not make this request more than once, because when you do that you keep creating traffic to the website. So when you make the request once, now we have it as R, just move on to the next cell. So first thing we want to do, we want to have this stored as basically a soup object, beautiful soup object. So we just do soup, and then we do r.content. Let's see, it works. This works. Yay. And there's this one prettify. Yeah, so if you just do HTML content.prettify, basically it makes it look neat and clean so you can really see what is going on in your code. But from here forward, we're gonna start doing our, I actually want to put this in this line as well too. Okay. Cool. Let's go to our Amazon web page again. And let's start inspecting. So the first thing that I'm looking for when I want to web scrape is that what is I'm gonna web scrape, and what is that like ID or the class or attribute that makes that cell or like that part of the web page unique. So for example, let's say here we know like all of these comments, I'm pretty sure if I'm not wrong, oh no, the first comment is in a div with this ID, with this class, with these attributes basically. So to make sure all of these have the same type of class, I'm gonna come right here as well, press this. Okay. Okay, so look at these. What is similar with all of them? They all have data hook review, class, a section, review, Okay, so for me to get into any of these divs, I just need to find a way that I can extract this part of my HTML code using these attributes, this class and this data hook. If it doesn't make sense, it will make sense more when I start coding. Okay, so let's just find one single review box, right? To do that, there are different ways you can access that. One is with a function or method called select, and another one is find all or select one. Select one is similar to find. Select is similar to find all. Basically gives you all the instances of what you're asking for, basically. But here I just want to use find for the sake of just finding one review box and making sure we have it right, and then we can just basically just change to find all and get all of them back. So so let's get the class name. What was the class name? Okay, let's just copy paste that. Alright, and then second thing we need to do is attributes is equal to what? And it was data hook equals reviews. Data hook review. And one thing I forgot to today, I'm doing a bad job by putting these quotation marks. Is it quotation mark called? I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Let's run it. Invalid syntax because I'm using a dictionary and I should put colons. Alright. It ran. Now let's see if I get it. There's a lot going on here. Okay. I see some text here. I absolutely love this thing. I got them because of my. Okay, now what I want to do is to do it just to find all to get all of them. So this basically gets all of those review boxes. Alright. Now that I have all of the review boxes, easily I can extract information that I want from these review boxes. So what do I care? So before we start anything, say, okay, what I want to do data analysis on the customer reviews. I don't really care about people's name because that's just what it is. That will not help me in the analysis. But I do care about their starring, the rating. I do care about the data they have purchased. You know, that can tell me a lot about the period of times that people were making more purchases. And then I can care about the color. Sorry, I can care about the color to kind of find what's the most popular color. And obviously I do care about the review because I want to associate each review with each rating, and then maybe as a bonus part to this project, I would run a machine learning and see what's going on and how can we basically develop a machine that would read the text and tell us if it's a positive review or a negative review. So I'm gonna extract the paragraph as well too. So there are 4 things that I want to extract. Alright, so what are those 4 things? Let me just text this off too. Number 1, I want to know the rating or the date of the purchase. Date. I want to know rating. I want to know color. And then I want to have the paragraph, the comment. Okay. So what are we gonna do? We're just gonna run a for loop, review in review box. Okay. You may ask me, okay, Arman, you have now smaller each review box HTML code to work with. How do we extract the other information? Well, same thing we did last time. We just come here right now. What's the first thing I want to do? I want to get the rating. Press it. It comes right here. Okay, so it's just span, class, and then I get the rating here, basically 5 out of 5 stars. So not that much a big deal. So we're gonna do rating equals review dot find, and we had span, and then we had this class of what equals to this. Okay, so let's just print this out. Let's see if you're doing it right. Yep. So I got all of my ratings out. I do have some cleaning to do. I need to clean this part out and just keep the number itself. So what do I do with this? The first thing you want to do is do what you're going to want to get the string. This basically just gives you the string itself. And then obviously we just need the first character, right? So we just do 0, I guess. And here we go. So we got all the ratings. Okay, that's one. Second thing you want to get is dates. So date equals to review. Find the date. Review date. Okay, span data hook, review date. Okay, just copy this so I won't forget. Alright, so come here. Once again, it's gonna span. And then ATDR. What are my attributes? My attributes are equal to doing this wrong again. There you go. Data hook. And it's going to be, okay, let's just print date to just make it cleaner. It's just a string too. Alright, so the video United States on February 9th 2023. Perfect. I'm happy with that. Okay, but here's what I want to do. I want to only get the February 9th 2023. Like, I don't need the on and any of this. So what a couple of stuff we can do is, I would like to introduce you all to regular expressions, so regex, and we can do this using regex in Python for getting string. This is after a word, right? Let's see. Okay, you can use this. But let's just do it that way, make it look cleaner. Date equals what? Oh, we forgot to import our regular expression too, so let's just import that too. RE. So what was the name that we wanted? It should be on, and then date look. Let's run it. And then, well, this returns the search, so we're just gonna do this group 0. Yes. So basically, the reason it returned these is basically it's like regular expression searching for this object between this span and then match this. When you do group 0, it returns just the string itself. So group 0. Boom. Alright, now we got our date figured out. What else do we need? We need to figure out the color. We're gonna do review dot search. Let's see, we're gonna do, wait, why am I doing search? Review dot find. Once again, come right here, see what it is. So here we have what? Color black, right? Format. Okay, so it's in A, data hook, format strip. Okay. So pretty similar stuff. So ATTRS equals, boom. Data hook. There we go. Dot string too, to get the string only. Print color. Voila. Okay, this is actually pretty cool. So it says non-type object has no attribute string, which means in one of those commands we have a non-type object. Let's find out what it is. Let's go all the way up. We got color black, color black, color black, color black. Yeah, see, so for this review we do not have that. We can just do a quick if actually. We can just do if this is true, then color is equals what? Color equals string, and then we do else. Color is what? Color equals none. Let's see if solves it. Yep. So we got a color black, color black, color black. And then we have none, which doesn't specify what the color is, so that's cool. And but one thing we want to also do, we want to also make sure we get the actual color itself. So because here we have color black, so I just want to get the black itself. So what do I do that? I think I can just run something similar to the previous one. Just say after the columns, just give me the rest. Okay, let's just make it funky. Color equals, or I can just do it like that. Color equals color. And then, where was my regex? And after the columns. Boom. And then you ask me, okay, what none is right here? There's a space between the B, before B. So don't worry about that. We will fix those things later on when we're cleaning the data. Let's just leave something for the data cleaning too. So yeah. All right, cool. And then we got one more thing to get, and that's the comment. Comment. Let's come right here. It's also in the span. Okay, so you can do it like this. You can do span data hook review body. Okay. Comment is equal to what? Review. Let's see what we get here. Alright, so here's what happened. So we got none. Why? Because the writing itself, the paragraph itself is not in this span that we're using. The writing itself is inside another span. So what can we do? So let's just come here and go to the BeautifulSoup library. And let's say we want to find, this is basically this is a children of this span. So I guess I can just type children. Let's see. So we have dot content dot children. So what does dot content do? Dot contents. So if head tag is all of this, the dot content will become only this. So what if I add dot contents here then? Before I do this, contents. Okay. But this, remember, this already now returns it as a string. So what I want to do, I want to get the second string, because the first one is just a space, just an empty line. So that returns that. And then if I do string, would that work? Let me just do a print, an empty print. It's a little bit funky because if I do a content 0, Oh, there you go. So let me tell you what happened. We even got the emoji right here. So because we were getting the content of this, it would return as the span, and then what was we were doing? We just getting this string, which there's not necessarily a string here, but there's a string inside the content of the content. So let me show it to you all. So if I take this off and just run my code, I will get all of these, right? But they're all inside the span. But this is not I'm not finding the spans. This span that I am defined here is not this one. So when I run a string on it, it doesn't necessarily get the string inside. But when I do what is the content inside the span, which is only one content, then it gets all of the information inside of it. So when I do this, what this does is basically gets the content inside the second span, which is all the text. That was pretty cool. Alright, y'all, we kind of did it. We got the information that we need to get from the review boxes. So now the next thing we gotta do, we gotta save our data, and that's what we're gonna do next. So what do I want to do here is I want to define a list, which would be what? Review. Let's just do this. All reviews. All reviews is equals to list. And then what I want to do, and then I'm going to define another list right here. And it's gonna say rev equals this, and then here I'm gonna do review dot extend rev dot extend. I think I need to put in here, and then I'm gonna do what? Do date rating, color, then comment. See if they're right. Yes. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna append all of these reviews. Append this review to all reviews. So it's gonna be like something like this. Alright. Alright, so if just click this. Yeah, you see like we have a list that each element of it is basically the 4 things we want for each review. The date, the rating, the color, and the comments. Alright. So I want to turn this to a Python, the Panda data frame. So next thing we're going to import pandas as PD. And then just a data frame, what data frame would be what? Okay, and data frame would be PD data frame. I'm not sure if F is be capital. I think it's capital. Data frame. And then I have all reviews as on my data. And then I have the columns. Am I spelling right? No, it's not. There's an N here. columns as date, rating, color, and comment. Okay, then let me just display that as well too. Boom! Isn't that cool? Alright, cool. So I'm gonna stop here right now. Take a break. I need to be somewhere and do a couple stuff, so I may or may not finish this project tonight, but if not, I mean the part 1 is gonna come out today for sure. But if I do not get the time to finish the rest of it, I'm gonna do it first thing tomorrow. So in the part 2, you will see what's gonna happen. The whole panda, how we get all of the websites, how we get all of the pages and the functions about that, and the last analysis and stuff like that. And I don't think that's gonna take so long, but yeah, that will be the next part. But yeah, as of now, I don't know. I'm having these feelings of stress and excitement, and not stress. I guess more of excitement, and I'm like, whoa, this is like the first project, and like this is gonna take some time, you know, because I never did on YouTube. I don't know how it's gonna take even for editing this video. So yeah, but I am very excited for this challenge. I know it's gonna be super tough on me, and I like it. You know, just doing 20 different projects for in 60 days is just a lot. I think, especially a lot of them I do not really know how to do yet. I'm just gonna grind, learn, and then at the same time try to also maybe hopefully teach it to you all. So it's gonna be a little bit difficult, and excuse the, you know, maybe like the camera work or any quality or any editing things in the beginning videos as we improve and move on and get better. Next 60 days, I promise, you know, I'll also get better in like, you know, what would the best way to explain things to you all, and other things about it. Like I will learn more about how to do better editing. Extremely excited and can't wait for you all to see the next video, and till then, peace out, and I hope you all have an amazing day. Yes, I am.